Hello, everybody. Welcome into November 4th, 2023, Saturday night. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. I forgot to adjust my green screen. Just a tad bit, isn't it? Yeah, I'll fix that. So you guys can hear me. You can't hear Zoom. Sam is letting me know that Zoom is a little bit off-centered. I think this is you guys. Could you guys say something?
Something.
Hello.
Hopefully you're being heard. I have last night's chat now. I gotta fix that real quick. Give me 1 second to bring that where it needs to be. That just needs to be. Is that gonna change? Zoom didn't change. I moved it, but the Zoom window did not change. But it clearly is off, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, while I'm fixing it, if you guys would say, hey, hello to everybody over on YouTube, then that would be cool. And I can get audio confirmation that
everybody,
YouTube
YouTube.
is working.
That Tony Wallows there.
And he says normal. Yeah. All right. Why did that not move? I moved it on OBS. I mean, on the screen. I did not move it in OBS. So it's locked, so it shouldn't have moved. But you know what? Let's try this. Let's go
Hi, winter
with.
mute.
Let's go with. Okay. Alex goes down the road of telling us how his day went. You guys can do what you need to do, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I'll explain that later. Right now, I'm trying to work on Zoom. Explain that later. Right now, I'm trying to work on Zoom. Explain that later. Somebody's got their audio on. Somebody's got their audio on.
It ain't me. Not me.
It's all good.
I'm not watching Zoom right now. I've got OBS in front of me. I'm trying to figure out why it's like it was.
Okay, it looks a little bit better. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I unlocked it and repositioned it. I'll go with that. I'm going to relock it back down.
Ken, I missed what you said because I was logging on. I closed YouTube real quick. You said we'll talk about it later or something.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later, Chris. I've not listened to your voicemail, by the way. So let's. Jeff's going to be late. He's at a baseball game. We've got a great guy. We have Rich. We have William Dawson. We have Sam. We have Alex Cheek. We have Darren Gilholm, Chris Garrett, and we have a newcomer with us tonight, Sin Vicious from Doug Betts' channel. Hello, Sin. Say hello to the guys in YouTube world.
Hello, YouTube.
I don't even know what
Glad to be here.
Whereabouts in the world do you reside?
Oh, if I look out my front door, I can see TMI. Oh, if I look out my 3 Mile Island.
All right. And are you watching the stream right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to mute the stream because you're the cause of the echo. Welcome to the club. Yeah, even Wintermute caught it. Oh, I knew it. Wintermute caught it before I did. So, Chris, my background is specifically for you. Okay.
For me.
Yep. You ask what is Movember. That is what Movember is all about. November turns into Movember because it's prostate awareness, cancer awareness month, whatever. Okay. I can't read the doggone thing, okay? It's a tradition that was started a while back that men were not supposed to shave and grow a mustache. I carry it a little bit farther and say, just don't shave. That's all it is. Okay. Nothing.
Oh, I know that. I knew about that.
Okay. Well, you questioned it the other day. I've been meaning to explain that. So I will shave one time. New Year's Eve on the 12-hour debacle, Mrs. K is going to shave me. New Year's Day, my beard will start back. And it will go a long time. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Is it this? No, it's not that one.
What are you so down about?
Nothing. I'm not down about anything. It's just been uh, a long afternoon. I didn't get any calls or I didn't get any calls from someone, Josh, today while I was at the zoo, so that was good.
Okay, where is my camera?
Well, unlike some people we know, I'm not going to mention anyone's name, but they live south of the Mississippi. When I say, I'm going to play golf, don't bother me.
Where you coming from, please? My name is Justin Brown, and I'm calling from
So, did I miss anything on Doug's today?
No.
Let's see. Bobby was there. Tim was there. Josh was there. Tony Warren was there. They worked on Tony's problem the majority of the time that I was there. I know they didn't get it fixed. I know they're going to look at it again next week, I believe. What I've been told.
Well, we got to. It's kind of funny because the other day when my dad went to the funeral, he called the deacon and his wife because they thought the funeral was at 2 o'clock. The funeral was at 2 o'clock. Now, me and Mom didn't go to the funeral because we went to my grandma's, but they thought the funeral was at 2 o'clock, and he said no, the funeral's at 10. So, and it's like, oh, we gotta hurry up and leaving. We gotta hurry up and leaving all that. Well, today my dad calls the deacon, and they're already at the zoo, and we're still at the house. It was like at noon, like 10 till noon, and it's like it was flip flopped. Today he messed up, and the other day for the funeral they messed up as far as what time stuff is. But so we ended up getting there at about 15 to 1, and pretty much they did their thing. I did my thing. I finally ran into all the teenagers and everybody. I finally found them. And then it's funny because we was all getting ready to leave. We stayed there until they closed, literally until they closed. And so me and my mom and dad they all went in somewhere, and at that time we had met up with some other people from church, and me and this other guy didn't me and this other guy got ourselves lost because everybody else had left us. And when we had and this was my time to leave, we had the zoo employees swarming us like crazy, telling us to get out, leave. So
That was rude.
They probably were not telling it in that context. That's just how Alex perceived it.
Not really.
It's really not. I mean,
they were just wanting everybody out. You know, they have these golf carts. They have these golf cart type carts they ride around in. And
it's be a pretty small zoo. Speaking of golf, you are looking at my background. This was a tee shot yesterday for Good night. See you. Talk to you tomorrow. In case you haven't figured out, saying me and the English language don't get along so well sometimes. This is a golf tee shot from 175 yards away. This is where the ball ended up at. It's a blind tee shot, so we had no idea. We both knew it was on the green somewhere. We knew that. We just did not know where.
So did you ever play golf with Trump?
No, I never will. No one of importance anywhere is going to want to play golf with me. I am playing with my little brother at 9 o'clock in the morning now, so.
I was going to ask you that one day. If he wanted to play golf with you, would you play with him?
Probably not. I probably.
But you think we'll win?
I
don't even know if he plays golf. I mean,
he does, yeah. I'm not that good of a golfer to play golf with anyone of importance.
now if you played with the current president, you'd probably beat him. I should.
Again, I don't think the phone's going to be ringing anytime soon, and ask me to play golf with anyone.
But he's won so many tournaments.
He'd hit it the wrong way.
I've done that jokingly a couple of times, never accidental, but I've hit golf balls backwards. But yeah, it was that actually made my day, because golfing yesterday absolutely was horrendous. I got another 10 on the 11th hole. Any more on that, when we get ready to tee up, I'm just going to write down 10 on a scorecard and move to 12 and not even play the hole. It was horrible. I don't know. I put 2 balls in the water this time. One of them from about that far away from the water, as a matter of fact. So, not a good day. But I do like to share this picture, because as we're walking up, he's like, I know you're going to be on the green somewhere. I go, oh, look at that. I'm less than 6 inches away. He goes, no, because when you're coming down, it looks like it doesn't. He goes, no, you're about a foot and a half. I said, no, I'm exactly where I thought it was. So we'll see how tomorrow goes.
So I was a little bit confused, because my mother wanted me to go ahead and set the clocks in the living room and all. I set every clock that don't set automatically. So it just kind of, you know how it is. You do that
twice a year.
So what's the probability you're going to hit a hole-in-one?
I already have a hole-in-one. I have actually gotten a hole-in-one. The probability of getting another one, that's about as close as I'll ever get right there. And I'll admit, both of them, that one, the one that I got was luck, and that was luck as well. It was a good tee shot. And we knew it. We knew as it was going in the air about halfway down, we were both like, that has to be the tee shot of the year. And the results actually weigh that out. I honestly think an amateur golfer that gets a hole-in-one, it's luck. Tony Waddle just put, what a putt. Yep, my very first. Was it a birdie or an eagle? It was a birdie, because it's unfortunately a par 3. So I did get the birdie. And Jake, he's fun to play golf with. He's competition. He's fun. We have a lot in common. I said, you giving me that? He goes, hell no, I ain't giving you that. You might miss that putt. So I had to putt it. I'd have given it to him. I've given him par putts and bogey putts that are 3 and 4 times that length just to speed the game along. But no, he made me putt it. So Tony mentions what a putt, my very first video I ever uploaded in 2008. If you get a chance to go look it out, I should have known based on that putt I should not play golf. That's you just have to watch it. Somebody will find it and put the link in chat, I'm quite sure. Right? Wintermute. Try saying right and Wintermute simultaneously at the same time, because the W from Wintermute covers over to right, and it becomes right Wintermute. See, I can't even. Okay, good night. See you. Been fun. Thanks for joining us, Sid. We'll hope to see you tomorrow.
Right winter mute.
I'm upset. I thought they weren't going to do this daylight savings time anymore. And look what they're doing.
Yeah, no, it's still being done. Rick Lake's just got home, getting something to eat. Be with us soon. Yep. Speaking of that, at 9:30 the stream should end, or 9:30, 1 or 2 or something like that. And I got to go pick up Mrs. K. I will be back to Zoom. I will not start a second stream, but I will be. I may even put Zoom on the phone while I'm going down there to pick her up. Sorry about that. I had something to do on the phone. I tend to put the avatar on when I'm doing stuff because I just don't want to be a hypocrite and do on the phone what I complain about other people doing. Right, Alex?
Right.
I think they would. It would take some time getting used to if they started where they didn't do fallback.
No, it would not. What if they did away with the changing of the clock twice a year?
Completely. If it went away completely, it would be able to set it once and forget about it.
Right. No. Yeah, it'd take no time whatsoever.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't set it in the fall or spring.
Right. It like, okay, let's just say it ain't going to happen, but let's just say at 2:00 tonight when the clocks go back, that's the last time they ever go back. No one's ever going to question. What? No one's never going to question it.
But you're still going to spring forward one more time.
At least, well, if they don't know, if they get their act together and say there's no more daylight savings time. As of that moment, once that's passed, you don't change your clocks. Now, what you just said makes sense. Knowing our government, they'd say, we're going to make one more change next spring. We're going to spring forward, and then we're going to. That wouldn't shock me.
That's what I think. That's what they should do. That way, it will get dark late, but then it's going to mess it up in the morning times. It won't be getting light till 8 o'clock.
Doesn't get light till 8 o'clock now.
I know, but
now we're going to fall back, so
it will get dark 7 now.
7, right? But then it's also going to
don't
get
matter
dark
what
at
the time
4 in the afternoon.
It don't matter what our time on the clock says. It's going to do what it's going to do. So why does it matter anyway?
Well, it was passed way back when for a reason, but it doesn't bother me. It's just a pain in the neck.
Did you
to
put
change
him in
the
the waiting
clocks.
room? Somebody
And
put
we're
him in
talking
the
about something that's got Doug confused. See, Doug just popped in and he's just got that look of confusion on his face.
It was done for the farmers.
Right.
Yeah.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Well, and it helped with the kids going to school in the morning times too. Being able to see, waiting on a bus or whatever, or walking to school, whatever they did.
You got to remember, it probably came in when the kids came home and worked on the farm.
Yep.
After school.
Well, here in Lancaster County, I mean, the Amish don't have clocks, and the River Brethren are the same way.
Amish really don't have clocks. I would think they would have clocks.
Somebody came in, I thought. Somebody join us?
That was me.
Yes,
Someone put me in the waiting room.
Oh. How is the waiting room?
Same as it's always been. Boring because I can't hear the conversation.
Jim asked, am I properly rested now? Yeah, I got some sleep this afternoon. My legs didn't bother me this afternoon when I napped. I was just beat. I didn't realize how tired I was yesterday. And again, I apologize. That was all me.
Did you? So when you laid down last night when we was on Zoom, did you sleep pretty much all night or?
No, Alex. No. Did you not read the message I sent you? I got woke up about 1:20 with a massive leg cramp. That's not all night. I set a clock.
Yeah.
I intentionally set the stream for 9:30 because I was going to try to get about 2.5 hours sleep. I set the alarm. I did not hear the alarm go off. I told Mrs. K, wake me up. Mrs. K said, and I quote, you were sleeping so peacefully, I thought I'd let you sleep. Good intentions, but that's not what I wanted. at about 1:20. And the only reason I say that is because I sent everyone a message about 1:29 saying I just got woke up with a massive leg cramp. From that moment forward, I did not sleep at all the rest of the night. I had either my hamstring cramping or my calf cramping or both. You know how painful a calf and a hamstring cramping on the same leg is at the same time?
No, because I never had it. I never had.
You don't want to know either. It hurts. The one cramp I got, I could not stand up and support my weight on that leg. And that scared me. That's twice that's happened, and that scared me.
You come on Zoom last night?
I did not.
Either it ended early or either somebody put me out when I woke up about 3 o'clock like I usually do. I usually log off when I wake up. But I woke up and there was nobody on Zoom.
Alex messaged me, Greg messaged me, Tony Wallow messaged me.
Yeah,
I even messaged Mrs. K and finally got an answer. She said you were sleeping.
Yeah, that I was. And again, I apologize. And I forgot to change things from yesterday to today. I'll do that. I'm going to be running a day behind now on that stuff. Unless I do something here. We'll see. But yeah, my legs have not bothered me in quite a long time. And I'm thinking it was because I didn't sleep Thursday. I didn't sleep Friday morning, which is what I normally do. And I walked 18 holes of golf. I really think that's what caused the cramping. I can't prove that. I don't know that for sure. But I believe that's what it was. Yeah, a lot of animals out. Tony Wallow's giving me a 6-minute window now.
They've got an indoor exhibit with all the birds, and the monkeys are in a separate room, but in the same building. But they're all behind glass.
I can't remember if we determined that the mackerel will run when it's closed or not, so I'm going to take a chance and say that, well, we got about 5 or 6 more minutes to go if it does run. Sin, have you been following the channel, or is this first time being here? I mean, I know it's first time being here on Zoom. Have you kept up with the channel at all? You're muted, by the way. Ski Man says, "Oh, still here."
I watched you a couple times when the Da Vinci videos. Half the time I was lost.
Don't feel bad. Half the time I'm lost.
I have OBS too, but I just never got on it. And I'm thinking about doing that though.
Well, I'll tell you what. BH Ringer did a live stream this morning, and I believe it was his first live stream ever to do. He couple coins, not a couple, about 5 of the $2 bills he's got. He's going to be sending out to some people. Much respect for anyone that's thinking about doing it and doing it. You only get better. I'm a testament to that. Well, I guess I'm better. I don't know. Yes, you did see the introduction again. I wanted to play it as to make sure I got in the right persons for last night. That was supposed to be last night. It's off a day. I'll catch it up tomorrow. I'll figure that out. And because if I didn't, I know humorously somebody would complain. Suppose they knew it was going to be him. Now, if you want to ask to be on for tomorrow night, let me know. And I will do my darndest not to get you in there. I mean, I'll do my darndest to get you on there. Greg, you've already been on there. You can't be on there this quick.
Shit.
Nice try, though.
Sure, I probably do.
Speaking of Da Vinci, there's going to be maybe a premiere tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. But Monday, there will be if I get back, I have to go see the government Monday to see if they'll pay for my ambulance ride. I've got all that paperwork finally together. I've got the 15-page report from the state fair and all the pictures and arrows and everything. Alice's restaurant again. So see how that goes. But there is on the screen, if you want to join us, Stout Zoom. Pay particular attention, the 00, not 00. And not speaking Tagalog. Zoom is 0, or Zoom. Good night. Oh my goodness. Z00M is how you get me. And I do check it twice a day. Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Excuse, you can go now.
Can I share one thing before I go?
Oh, we stay on here for hours after the stream ends, but yes, go right ahead.
I just have this idea about immigration, and it being a problem down the southern border. Well, my solution would be they got cocaine hippos down in Colombia, and we should just repopulate them to the Rio Grande. I mean, you might want to put up some signs on the other side and warn people trying to come up, but yeah. I think that would solve the problem easily.
So we got a question in chat for Sin Vicious. Idiopathic polymath. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you got it right.
All right.
Idiopathic. That's medical. Excuse.
Right. It means they don't know what the cause is.
Exactly. And I know too much, so that's why I share stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was just looking at your hat. That's all.
You can read his hat? Wow.
Yep.
Man, I need to get my eyes fixed again then. That's pretty good. All right. Well, Greg, I have bad news for you. You're not going to be back on there. You were just on there like day 2 or day 3. I think you were day 2, were you not?
I don't know. Make it every day.
I have to say, I was really impressed by 2 things today at the zoo. The first one is I was impressed. I thought the food was going to be a lot cheaper, a lot more expensive than what it was. I ended up with a corn dog, a lemonade, and a funnel cake, and it was, and I spent less than $20.
Too bad that the church didn't work out some kind of deal to where you guys could basically eat for free.
Yeah, and I was impressed with all the animals because they didn't make hardly any noises at all. I mean, they were all of the animals are really quiet compared to our 3 little dogs here.
Probably too cold.
But we have some really loud barkers and yappers here.
You only have 3 dogs.
They don't.
And yes, the macro does run as the scroll started. That means it's time for me to give the goodbyes to everybody. Let me scroll back up. Tony Wallow is here. Greg Guy, Darren Gilholm, One Fish 26, Sin Vicious joined us in chat and on Zoom. Again, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Zoom homies. Wintermute was there. Ski Man was there. Was Long Dog there? Rick Lakes was there. I don't remember seeing Long Dog tonight. Chris Garrett put a comment in. I don't see Long Dog, so that'll do it. I will be, now I'm 2 minutes behind, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I will be late getting back to Zoom. I've been informed we are stopping at Walmart. Go figure. Yeah, Long Dog was there last night because he put something about, yeah, your stock will be going up, because she sent me a long list of things we're going to buy. So good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. As always, Zoom will continue to run. And if you want to join, Stout Z00M@gmail.com. Thank you. Have a great night. Hang on, I am going back live. As soon as it goes live, I'll tell you. So I forgot to mention Greg Guy. He was with us in chat. And we all know if Greg doesn't get mentioned, he becomes so grumpy.